Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a win against the Spurs. And they finished that one out up 4. Competitive, but ultimately they prevailed.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
You know, contributions across the board. Guys setting screens, passers willingly, shooters, everyone was on point.
And now, before we get to the tip-off, let's find out what Billy Donovan had to share with our David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, he said, we know what we have to do to beat this team because we've already done it once this year. And when I asked him about changing things up in the second meeting, he said, why would we? Until they prove they can handle us, we're not changing a thing. Sounds like he's pretty happy with the formula that won that first game. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Well, Doris, we're at the point of the year now where nicks and cuts and bruises, they all begin to accumulate. Depth is such an important thing for teams, isn't it?
I think it's hard to win in the NBA without some measure of depth. You think over 82 games, inevitably somebody's going to be nicked up to the point where playing effectively is going to be a problem. I don't think, Kevin, in this day and age, and Golden State's a perfect example how crucial depth is to winning.
And for a coaching staff to sell the fact that, hey, your chance is right around the corner.
And I think that's one thing that surprises me is how an NBA player could not play for maybe 2 months, but they keep themselves, because of their level of professionalism, they keep themselves always ready.
Isn't that amazing?
Amazing.
Wow. And now the New York Knicks starters. Melo and Porzingis, the 2 stars at the forward spots. Lee out there with Rose. And it's O'Quinn in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Westbrook. Nice D from Rose. Thunder on D. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Listen, the offense had the crowd's energy to feed off, but it doesn't explain a lack of effort on defense. You know, one thing about Melo that goes overlooked so often is just how aware he is on the offensive end. He does a great job with positioning and finds space on his own. Just such a natural feel for the flow of the game that he has that few others share.
The first one falls. And that aspect that Melo has to know exactly where everyone is on the floor, Doris, that's something that you just can't teach.
Oh, Kevin, you're 100% right. You can't teach it. And it's a skill that makes life so much easier on the offensive end. You know, it allows Melo to see all the angles of the play before it happens, knowing exactly where to put a pass or when his teammate will pop open. You know, and it's all those little things that go into making him such a great scorer for so much of his career.
Now here's Westbrook. 17 points for him last game against Washington. They set the pick. There's the pass to Oladipo. Adams with the screen on Lee. Oladipo misses. Porzingis inside. Adams defending. Rose kicks to O'Quinn. Back to Rose. He feeds it to Carmelo. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. Kicks to Oladipo. A baseline J. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, clear breakdown on defense. They're fortunate that he didn't make them pay.
Anthony kicks to Rose. In the corner, O'Quinn with it. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Westbrook against Rose to stop the run. And it's Westbrook missing.
0 for 4. They can't buy a bucket.
Rose passes to Porzingis. It's tipped. Here's Roberson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. It's Oladipo on the wing, covered by Lee. Clock at 6. For 3, Westbrook bangs home the trifecta.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
To the middle. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Rose. Porzingis has got his second basket.
You know, Porzingis' size obviously will make him a threat at the rim, but that athleticism a problem as well.
And Robertson has it in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Not often you see him take that shot. Rose has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Outside Westbrook, they set the pick. Adams sets the pick for Westbrook. Here's Robertson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how about that for a response?
Didn't take them any time to get those 3 points back. That's the shot they wanted.
Screen by Porzingis. Westbrook against Rose. Here's Porzingis. And Adams sends it back. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Oladipo's running. Robertson the pass to Sabonis. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, spotted his teammate on the move, put the assist perfectly placed out in front of him, leading him right to the rack.
The Knicks leading by 4. Rose kicks to O'Quinn. That shot, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Went with the teardrop, and the timing had to be just right on the release, and it was.
Here's Rose. After the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Rose kicks to Porzingis. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Thunder have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Westbrook. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
That kind of ability to adjust in the air is the only way to do it when you're faced with that much of a size disadvantage in the paint.
And Kevin, what's remarkable to me about Westbrook is that as much as he is used in the offensive game plan, I mean, this is a guy that is the focal point in terms of how they're going to play. That's a tremendous amount of pressure on a player, no matter how talented he is. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Stolen by O'Quinn. Here's Porzingis. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Thunder trailing by 3. Left side, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Porzingis. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Anthony kicks to Porzingis. Back to Anthony. New York moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Now the dish to Lee. And a miss there on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Robertson kicks to Oladipo. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
Boy, a mistake to leave him there all alone on the perimeter. He had no problem cashing in. No hesitation, just drills it.
The baseline J. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You know, his whole career from Syracuse to the NBA, Melo has always been dynamite in the mid-range.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. So many players, Doris, in the NBA make things look so easy to do. You know, having played, it's not. It is not effortless. There's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, the 2 guys that come immediately to mind at the point guard position are Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. And I think it has to do with that magnificent handle that each of them has, able to put defenders on skates with, you know, a lean here, a crossover there. You think about the great scorers. Kevin Durant, right, makes those three-pointers in transition. It comes off the top of his hand so quickly. Carmelo Anthony, another, you know, just naturally gifted scorer. You know, Melo puts 25 on you. Didn't look like he broke a sweat.
But doesn't it also stand to reason that the work these guys put in, a lot of which we never see
Yes.
is so much a product of what they become.
I think the one thing that surprises me about the NBA is how hard these men work at their craft.
The best ones, the very best guys.
The very best guys spend the most time in the gym. You just want to tell young people, if you want to know how to be a great player, devote your time and your life to it, because that's what these guys do.
Well said. Here's Westbrook. He has 6. Pass to Sabonis. Passes it to Oladipo. Shoots the 3. Then Adams with the slam.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now here's Anthony. He had 25 points in the win against San Antonio. Westbrook against Rose. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Thunder have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. For the Thunder, Laverne, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Grant comes in for Roberson. And Abrinas subbed in for Victor Oladipo. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Knicks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Jennings with the ball. Deep 2 from Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony.
Boy, a really bad collective mental lapse. They are fortunate he missed that.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Oklahoma City the rebound and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Porzingis.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
First one falls for him.
And guys, I've spent a lot of time covering the Knicks, and I think the passion of this fan base is not to be underestimated. Even through some lean years, the arena stays packed. They're thirsting for a winner.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Payne's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Justin Holiday's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. He hits both from the stripe. And Doris, when you take a look at the Knicks, what do they need to do to get back into the upper echelon of the league?
Well, to me, Kevin, it's the formula that every successful franchise uses. You begin at the ownership level, and then you work your way down from the GM to the president. You've got to have consistent quality leadership. I think you've got to start to allow Kristaps Porzingis to become more and more a part of your future. Build around that young, talented star while still taking advantage of Carmelo.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The Thunder leading by 4. Payne kicks to Westbrook. Connects from three-point range. Westbrook's got 9.
You know, he's so integral to the success of their offensive system.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And that time, also a missed shot. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. And good. That's a friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 11.
Oh, now he's just rubbing it in, blowing the defense away with this quarter.
Pass to Kuzminskis. He dishes it to Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. Good on the jump shot. Jennings has got his first points in this one. The Thunder with the lead. Payne kicks to Westbrook. The rebound by Baker.
If he were shooting even a little better, they would have a much bigger lead.
Expanding his range. And he's good on the three ball. And now just a 4-point Thunder lead. The Thunder shooting 45% from the field early. Jennings with the steal. The pass to Baker. It's back to Jennings. And stolen by Payne. Outside Westbrook. Here's Aprinas. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Hernan Gomez. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Grant outside. There's the feed to Laverne. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's Laverne missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Thunder leading by 4. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Westbrook again missing.
You know, it's been hard for him to find the range this quarter, but I do like his aggressiveness.
To the paint. Here's Hernan Gomez. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Holiday with the block. Some nice passing by New York here. Passes it to Kuzminskis. Here's Hernan Gomez. Defended by Laverne. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's putting up 31 points per, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Now here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Holiday. Here's Baker. Feeds to Jennings. Let's go. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. And it's Payne in the corner. Shot to stop the drought. It's rebounded by New York.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
What a brutal stretch for him, just trying to work his way out of it, which is harder than it sounds.
Baker passes to Jennings. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Well, we know what Derrick Rose has been through, the injuries, the expectations. And we asked him how he's dealing with all of it.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past. I can't think about if I'm going to hurt myself, if I move the wrong way. When I'm out there, I have a free mind. I have no expectations on myself. I just know that I prepare myself well. There's no pressure.
Well, and Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like there's at least a little bit, guys, of pressure to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, league MVP in 11, once considered a cornerstone for the NBA's youth movement. Hey, with a little more luck, he may still be that.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
You know, and until the defense closes off that lane to try and stop that, no reason to change strategies.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Melo and Porzingis, the 2 stars at the forward spots. Rose is out there with Lee, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the center position. And, certainly the culture of the NBA and basketball has seen some shifts over the last couple decades. Doris, when you look at the game today, how do you think it's changed, and where do you think it's going?
But I think from a strategy standpoint, the biggest change in the NBA culture is that it's going smaller and faster. It's trending toward positionless players where guys can shift among 3-4 positions at a time. And then the other part of the neat thing is, in this day and age of social media, from the off-the-court stuff, we're starting to see these guys become fashion icons.
And he sinks the second. And the Thunder from 2011 to 2014 made the Western Conference Finals twice, as well as the NBA Finals, while still one of the youngest teams in the league. They had, Greg, all the makings of a dynasty.
You felt like they were destined to win a championship, and maybe multiple ones. Now you're not so sure. It's a tough business, and being very good often isn't good enough.
Here's Adams, following the score by Derrick Rose. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis with the steal. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Impossible to block that shot with the size difference. He had a very good look at the rim.
Screen by Adams. Payne kicks to Laverne. Clock at 6. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems at times that Russell Westbrook can put up a triple-double at will. But he said, everybody thinks that I care about numbers and things like that, but I really don't. I don't think about who shoots, how many times they shoot. That really doesn't matter to me. I just like to win. All that matters is if we win. Kevin?
Thanks, D8, one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Come on, as a defender, you have got to fight harder to get through that screen and stay with your man.
Rose, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Adams sets the pick for Oladipo. He kicks it to Adams. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Tries it from 9. Here's Porzingis. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, and with his height, it is really hard to affect Porzingis' shot without fouling him. He is a problem for defenders. You know, what's interesting about Porzingis is, yes, was there an adjustment period in terms of his NBA career? No question. But he had a very good grasp of the culture when he came over, and he loves the American lifestyle. He's got the slang down. He's a very outgoing guy.
First one falls for him. And the culture shift for a lot of players coming from overseas, Doris, can just be an added task. But for Porzingis, it might have made things easier.
I just love how Porzingis approaches everything, and he fits right in with what the fans want to hear. There's a confidence and a brashness that he plays with that quickly had fans flocking to him. You know, he's got the perfect personality and embraces the culture of sport. So it's hard to think that he won't be a beloved player for all of his playing days.
For Oklahoma City, they had made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And guys, as we know, New York has gone through some tough times in the past. The question now is New York City still a destination free agents hope to be a part of? Listen, the lure of the city certainly should be a factor. The other part, this is a storied franchise.
Now here's Payne. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And it just seems like the big markets don't have quite the same advantage they used to, Doris, in attracting free agents, wouldn't you say?
No, Kevin, I don't think you're more right. You could be more right. I think when the dollar signs are equal, winning becomes the biggest draw. And that's tough for a team like the Knicks that's trying to claw their way back into the upper echelon.
Now here's Payne following the miss by Porzingis. Payne kicks to Roberson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Anthony dishes to Rose. Pass to Porzingis. Oladipo against Lee. Wing shot on the way. And the Knicks miss again. The Thunder leading by 4. Oladipo outside. Here's Sabonis. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Porzingis. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks in the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
Here's Oladipo following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. There's a good screen. And Adams kicks to Payne. To the middle. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now Rose. His last outing, he had 18 points. Dishes it to O'Quinn. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Rose.
Well, no threes for him in the second after drilling one in the first.
The pass to Porzingis. Over Payne. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Roberson the pass to Oladipo. Adams dishes to Payne. Inside. Here's Sabonis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's on Porzingis. And so many different personalities in the NBA, Doris. You've gotten to know a lot of them. Who stands out as being some of the great players just to talk about the game within this league?
Well, LeBron James, I think, does a really nice job for me of answering questions in a very thoughtful manner. You'll see him just take a second to process whatever it is I've asked and then really try to give the fan at home a sense of what he was thinking in that particular matchup.
That's good to know. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
He's a very, as you know, such a cerebral player, and that translates to the postgame.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Knicks trail by 5. Lee kicks to O'Quinn. Outside Rose. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And the one thing about Rose is that, he can still get up for the big matchups. Whenever he faces another great point guard, he seems to play at his best level and loves to push himself and is willing to step up to the challenge. Let's just hope that he can eventually get back to that all-star caliber presence he had just a few years ago.
And with Rose and his injuries, it's not easy for him to put in a work day every day. But as you said, he can light it up on the big stage.
Yeah, and that is why he's such a threat. Even with his numbers being somewhat diminished, Rose knows what it takes to be a successful player at the highest level. You only wish he wasn't robbed of so much of his game due to injuries. And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that form.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the score by Oklahoma City. They set the pick from beyond the arc, and the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Roberson. 5 points in the game. Screen by Grant. And Roberson kicks to Oladipo. He feeds it to Adams. Here's Roberson. Good D by Lee.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Over in the corner, Rose. And the Knicks miss again. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Adams with the slam.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score. You know, Jeff Hornacek was the man chosen to lead this Knicks team during their coaching search. You know, you think about it, they took a look at several names in and out of the organization, but Hornacek ended up being their guy. It seemed like they felt Hornacek didn't get a fair shake and is underrated as a coach.
The Thunder with some changes. Arenas is checked in for Roberson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And the Knicks making a change here. Knicks trail by 8. And with Hornacek being available in the first place, he was previously coach of the Suns, but was let go amidst the chaotic season that the Suns went through last year.
Yeah, Kevin, the feeling around the league was that Hornacek was just part of a bad situation in Phoenix, and glad to see him get a chance to show what he can do with the New York Knicks. You knew he'd get another chance after finishing so high in Coach of the Year voting in his rookie year of coaching.
Arenas the pass to Sabonis, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for the Thunder.
It's been the guards who've dominated the ball, but really in a good way, creating opportunities for their teammates, and that's something they'll look to continue here down the stretch.
Free throw good. Sabonis. Both good from the line that time. Knicks trail by 10. Jennings passes to Baker. Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Jennings. Here's Kuzminskis. Here's the screen. The dish now to Jennings. 5 to shoot. Back to Holiday. Shoots. Wow, way off on that one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Westbrook. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And his offensive struggles continue. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Passes it to Arenas. Here's Sabonis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
Free throw good. Sabonis.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
That one is no good. What about the finals format, Doris? 2-2, 1-1-1. It's back. Most everyone pleased about it. What do you think?
I love it because if you go to the old 2-3-2 format, to me, that middle stretch where the team that's lower seeded literally has 3 straight opportunities to change a series with home court advantage, that is unfair to the team that worked so hard to get that top spot.
Here's Westbrook following the score by New York. It's good.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Pass to Kuzminskis. Here's Baker. He dishes it to Jennings. Out to the right wing. O'Quinn, the pass to Baker. Jennings for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The feed to Adams. Holiday against Grant. Back to Westbrook. Adams, the pass to Abrinas. Here's Sabonis. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Sabonis has got 12 points in the game.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift. And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
He's checked in for Sabonis. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. Second, the Knicks. In third, the Thunder.
The effort has clearly been there for both teams on the backboards, and you can see it showing up in terms of points off those second chance opportunities.
Here's Baker. Outside Holiday. New York moving it around. There's the pick. Takes a 3. But they'll get another chance. Here's Baker. Outside Holiday. There's the pass to Kuzminskis. Feeds it to Jennings. Passes it to Kuzminskis. It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Abrinas. Lets it go with a 3. That shot off. Knicks trail by 13. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know that the Thunder hired Billy Donovan as its new head coach. In his 2 decades at the University of Florida, he led them to 2 national titles with players like Al Horford and Joakim Noah. A defensive-minded coach, he's developed into a great offensive mind. And fellas, that's what he's trying to bring to OKC. Moving the floor, as he calls it, creating space for their great scorers to operate.
Ball movement, player movement, that's where the league is going, D.A. Thanks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Holiday. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. The Knicks rebound. Here's Baker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Thunder lead by 15.
building on a solid first quarter performance, he's now taken his offense up several notches.
Outside Holiday. He kicks to Jennings. Yep, it counts. Jennings has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Westbrook. No good on that last second attempt there. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Thunder. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here is the halftime report. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, they got a nice advantage in the free throw department. I wish I was a shooter. They've been the one taking the direct approach. They're driving the lane, being physical, and forcing the opposing D into tight spots. And that's got them a lot of points at the line and the lead.
And Kenny, your take on New York?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
That's it for now, as the second half is just about ready to go. We, and I mean the three of us, will be right here after the final buzzer.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. The Thunder leading by 13. Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Sabonis is out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Been the story all too often for them today. Too disorganized, not playing cohesive basketball at all.
Now here's Lee. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. To the left side wing. Hernan Gomez off target with his 3. The Thunder shooting 43% for the game. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Lee outside. To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And a moment to see numbers for Carmelo Anthony. Averaging about 23 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Porzingis, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And so he hits both. The Thunder leading by 13. Left side, Westbrook. And the pass to Sabonis. Dishes it to Robertson. Sabonis, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Anthony. He feeds it to Rose. From deep, that's in there. Anthony with the assist. 11 points for Rose.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some daylight.
Oladipo dishes to Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
When Melo first came to New York, there was an enormous amount of pressure on him, and you wonder how, at times, he can handle that so gracefully.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the...
And for Melo, the pressure is always going to be on him, Doris, as long as he is the guy in New York.
Yeah, I like that because it shows how mentally tough Melo is, that he can still perform when so much is expected from him. And his whole career, listen, Melo has been the leader of whichever team he is on, and he's used to this kind of pressure.
The free throw drops for Rose. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Rose drops them both. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Westbrook. Kicks to Oladipo for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far.
Well, we know that this team can shoot a lot better from deep. But tonight it's just not there for them. They can keep firing and hope they can shoot their way out of this funk. But if they continue to shoot it like they have from beyond the arc thus far, they'll just be beating themselves.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, such a polished free throw shooter. He just makes the most of all of those chances when he gets them.
Outside Westbrook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Knicks trail by 6. Anthony on the wing. Sinks the triple. Anthony's got 7.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Passes to Sabonis. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Anthony. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Thunder have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Adams outside. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Adams. It's rebounded by New York. O'Quinn's got 5 rebounds tonight and a wide open look for Lee. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Oladipo outside. Screen by Adams. There's the dish to Westbrook. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 18.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Not the strongest play defensively, though. I mean, he was taken out by that screen far too easily.
Rose kicks to Porzingis.
You know, Kristaps Porzingis is an impressive athlete with perimeter skills, and at 7'2". I know his build has been slender, and that's a bit of a concern, but he's staying in the weight room trying to fill that frame out.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
That's an example of the release point being so high the defender has no options. You just don't see that many players Porzingis' size, 7'2", 7'3", who can stroke the jumper the way he can.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside Westbrook. Here's Adams. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by O'Quinn. Rose passes to Anthony. Lee outside. Rose kicks to Porzingis for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Now here's Westbrook. 18 points for him. He dishes it to Robertson. Oklahoma City moving it around. 4 on the clock. And it's Westbrook missing. New York with the ball. They're on a 19-5 run here. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
The defense fortunate that he didn't burn them there. You'd have to think he wouldn't miss that again.
Now here's Oladipo. 8 points for him. Outside Westbrook, and Adams kicks to Oladipo. No good on the 3. New York trailing. Outside Rose. Here's the teardrop. The shot will not fall, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Now the feed to Westbrook. Drains the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. For the Thunder, Laverne, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Grant comes in for Sabonis. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Oklahoma City shooting not great, 40% for the game. Payne with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Feeds to Robertson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Roberson's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Lee kicks to Rose. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Payne. Oladipo for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Lee. Here's the screen to the middle. Here's Anthony. Poked away. O'Quinn. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
What we have watched these first few seasons of his career is a steady improvement at the line for O'Quinn. He is showing he can knock them down consistently. Well, Kyle O'Quinn, he wasn't a well-known player in college, but he was a find in that second round of the draft. Whenever you have a player with his size and ability to eat up space in the middle, he's going to find a place on the roster.
Abrinas is checked in for Victor Oladipo. Baker, he's checked in for New York. Jennings comes in for Derrick Rose. And he's good on the second. Size is something that teams will always look to acquire and find time for. Doris O'Quinn fits that bill in a big way.
Yeah, Kev, it's not easy to find a player of O'Quinn's size that has as soft a touch as he does. He can step outside, pull out his defender, freeing up the middle for his team. A very easy shooting motion on O'Quinn. He looks very comfortable from the three-point line.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside Jennings. Pass to Carmelo. Laverne with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Grant kicks to Payne. Here's Abrinas. Hits the front of the rim and out. Knicks trail by 10. Outside Anthony. Pass to Jennings. Outside, Porzingis, the pass to Baker. Clock at 6. Shoots a three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Roberson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. From 12 feet out. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Porzingis. Anthony in the corner. From past the arc. Drops in the tray. Anthony's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
Here's Laverne. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, he took a solid angle, didn't block the attempt, but still forced the miss.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. But take a look at the Warriors. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder just way behind.
And, you know, for the Thunder, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Oh, that's for sure. I mean, this is where the pressure really starts to build. Any little slip-up between here and the end of the season, and they could find themselves sitting at home for the playoffs.
First one falls for him. Oladipo, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Knicks making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Thunder leading by 5. Here's the screen. He kicks it to Laverne. Here's Roberson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Jennings dishes to Holiday. Grant outside. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
One shot, gentlemen.
On the free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 7. Passes it to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. They get it again. Hernan Gomez. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Thunder leading by 5. They set the pick. It's up a 3. Great D that time from Jennings. New York's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Back to Holiday. Left side, Porzingis. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jennings. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Oladipo. Dishes it to Grant. He feeds it to Laverne from the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Knicks trail by 5. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Russell Westbrook. What's the news, David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City. He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up.
All right, David, and folks, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
Yeah, his fortitude is tremendous. He's going to keep rehabilitating at the highest level until he's back out there with his teammates.
So it's the Knicks now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Holiday, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, and that was a nice find by KP. Saw the open man. He was on time, on target with the pass. Perfect.
Here's the screen. Right wing. Here's Abrinas. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Abrinas has got 4 this quarter. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Kicks to Jennings. Jennings, a screen on Grant. Holiday with the 3. Holiday with another miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Over to the wing. Abrinas, the pass to Laverne. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Off the inbound pass. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Baker. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. The dish to Jennings. Right side Porzingis. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And, Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now, trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense, it's together.
Little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break. You think his team is listening.
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect, and let's just see how they respond.
All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for the Knicks, Melo and Porzingis, the 2 stars at the forward spots. Lee out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The defense getting a little lazy there. You can't give him those shots. He'll make you pay every time.
Anthony kicks to Rose. From beyond the arc. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. Oklahoma City leading by 6. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw good from Laverne.
Well, free throw shooting is a constant cause of concern for them, and today that concern has been front and center.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Knicks trail by 7. Outside Rose. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Kept alive by New York. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
When things come together for Porzingis, he can be too much to handle for any defender.
Now Westbrook. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Rose against Westbrook. Count the basket. And that's 19 points for Rose.
Boy, you really have to be feeling it to go with the teardrop. That is not as easy as that looked.
Abrinas the pass to Westbrook. Screen by Adams. Westbrook kicks to Laverne. Porzingis with the steal. To the paint. Here's Anthony. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Yeah, I think he was forcing too many shots in the first half. Now the game's coming to him.
Westbrook passes to Abrinas. Adams outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside Rose. Anthony in the corner. Just 5 to shoot to take the lead. It's hauled in by Adams. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Westbrook kicks to Grant. Down low, the kick out to Westbrook. Pulls up. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The Thunder with the lead. Down low. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Laverne dishes to Westbrook. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Rose passes to Carmelo. 14 feet away. And that one goes long.
And this is the thing. They're trying to battle back, but his erratic shooting is really hurting.
Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Westbrook against Rose. Westbrook kicks to Grant. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Amazing. The quickness, the eye-hand coordination of these guys, extraordinary.
And Roberson kicks to Grant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Screen by Porzingis. Rose kicks to Porzingis. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Porzingis has got 23 points.
And so difficult to contain Rose off the pick and roll. It creates opportunities all over the floor.
Rose against Westbrook, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Knicks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Rose. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's now 21 points for Rose.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Westbrook. Sabonis, the pass to Roberson. Westbrook kicks to Adams. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Rose kicks to Lee. Here's Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Inside, here's Adams. Porzingis with the block. Lee with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis. You know, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And the Thunder making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. So he gets them both.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Inside, here's Adams, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Adams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Rose. Screen by Porzingis. They set the screen. New York, no good that time either. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Outside Westbrook. Launches a 3. It doesn't go for him. So New York will take it the other way. Outside Rose. Lee outside. He dishes it to Carmelo. Takes a shot at the elbow. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
You know, since halftime, he's finally started to shoot with confidence.
Right side, Westbrook. It's rebounded by New York.
They were right there on him, guys. When you take away space from a shooter, it can rattle and force a miss like they did there.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
He's just been raining threes. That's where the majority of the damage he's doing is happening.
And New York making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. Oladipo right side. Baseline jumper, and the shot goes in.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
It's baffling that he's someone they'd leave alone in that situation. You can get away with that early in the game, maybe, but not now.
Anthony's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 3. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. The pass to Sabonis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, that does not look good. Let's just hope it's not too serious.
You cringe when you see that happen. Unfortunate part of the game.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Adams sends it back. And he gets it back. Good on the bucket. The Thunder have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50% to the inside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Screen by Lee. And Holiday kicks to Lee. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Robertson has it in the corner. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Outside Rose. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Baker, he's checked in for the Knicks. Just 2 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Rose. Oklahoma City trailing. Right side, Westbrook. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Westbrook's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
And they're going to keep going to him. You can be sure of that. I mean, he'll be option number 1 every time down the rest of the way.
And good that time.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
Westbrook against Rose. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Yeah, he's rising to the occasion as you're trying to keep pace on the scoreboard. The guy, that's the shot he'll take, again, if he's given the chance. We all know he can knock that down.
Back to Oladipo to take the lead. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Thunder lead by 2.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Well, you mentioned the size difference. There was a lot working against him in that matchup, but he still comes through big in the clutch.
Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Passes it to Sabonis. Lets the 3 fly, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside Rose, and there's the feed to lead. Knocks it loose. Pass to Baker. To the wing on the left. There's the screen. 18 feet out. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. O'Quinn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, talk about O'Quinn delivering right when your team was desperate for a big play.
Westbrook, no good. New York trailing. On its way from Rose for 2. That doesn't go either for Rose. Now, here's Oladipo. Feeds it to Westbrook. Back to Oladipo. Off target from outside.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Rose passes to Lee. To the middle. Here's Baker. New York moving it around. O'Quinn. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Dishes to Westbrook. Money!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
But he didn't let the pressure affect him one bit. What nerves.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Yeah, they could go for the 2 and then foul, but you know they really like that 3.
Rose with the ball. Over to the wing. Jennings for 3. The 3 won't fall.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
How about the closeout? Gave no room to operate. Great effort.
Gets the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
He shows the killer instinct and puts the game away at the line.
New York calls timeout. They're losing by 5. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? And they're going to draw up something where they can get a quick shot and then maybe a foul.
This is where you've got to pay close attention to detail, and it's a must for all 5 guys.
Here's O'Quinn. That one wide left. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy.